I'm gonna walk you guys through a feed store. It's recently come to my attention that not everybody's been in a feed store, which is just super odd to me because I grew up in a very small town. So let's go walk through a local feed store and see what it looks like. Okay, so typically at your local feed store, you're gonna find the most basic stuff. You're gonna be able to find like the basic bits and stuff. This is not gonna be anything special. This is literally just gonna be the most basic bit. You're not really gonna see people racing these bits. They're gonna be more like a trail bit. If you're looking for your specialty bit, it's something you would find online. You can like send videos of your racehorse to companies and they'll tell you what they recommend. You're also gonna be able to find basic stuff for your horses. Fly boots. I do put 4 fly boots on my horses every single day, as well as fly sheets. There is a big difference between fly sheets and turnout sheets. A turnout sheet is just going to be to keep your horse dry. A fly sheet is kind of UV protectant, and it obviously keeps the flies off of your horse. They're also going to have very basic blankets, and to measure your horse for a blanket, you actually go from the middle of the chest all the way around into the middle of their tail, and that's how you get the measurement for a blanket for your horse, so if you're ever curious on that. My horses wear a 68 and a 74. So this is just a basic winter blanket, and then fly sheets, so that's the difference between the different kinds of sheets that you put on your horses. You're also going to be able to find your basic wound care stuff, which I highly recommend that you keep on hand anyways, just in case, and also shampoos, conditioners. I really love products like this. This is a liniment. I give my horses bath with this every single time after I ride. It's kind of like a cooling product, and it gets their muscles cooled really quickly. I love stuff like this, but this is kind of stuff you'll find at your local feed store. As far as basic wound care goes, this is kind of actually the stuff that I carry. I do carry a kit almost identical to this one in my horse trailer at all times. I think I've opened it once or twice ever to pull like a band-aid for me out, never anything for my horse, but a very good thing to have on hand just in case. As far as actual wound care that I keep at my house, I keep stuff like this. I really like this one. This is the Blue Coat one. This is like for like minor cuts and scratches, just to kind of coat over it so that they don't get dirt and debris in it. You're also of course going to be able to find tons of fly spray. This is really big. You're gonna be able to get it at literally any feed store. You can even get it at basic stores like Tractor Supply. I personally have a big preference to the yellow piranha. I think that this is the only thing that actually works to keep flies away and off of horses. Piranha is the one that you can literally spray it and watch the flies die as it hits them. All the other products I'm not a big fan of. I've tried the ones that you like dilute in water, and I think just because the piranha is an oil base, it just works really well. So I prefer that. It's just very expensive. It's $80 for a gallon, and it only lasts me about a week. So fly season is not my favorite season. Another big staple, if you've ever looked at it and been like, what the heck is that? You're gonna see lots of different types of hay bags. This is a really nice hay bag. This is not one that your horse is gonna be able to very easily destroy. The ones that are like, I don't see one here, but the ones that are like literally just strings, my horses rip through those so fast. So I like a hay bag like this. Then you should be able to find different kinds of options at your feed store. You're also going to be able to find stuff like electrolytes. I personally put almost these exact same electrolytes in my horse's water every single day. I love a good hydrated horse. There are different brands of electrolytes, so it's totally up to you what you use. I have tried these ones. I've pretty much tried every electrolyte. I don't personally have a preference to which one works the best or which one my horses like the best. My horse will drink any kind of electrolytes, so whatever your preference is, you'll be able to find any kind. Just don't overthink the electrolytes. They're all the same product. So it's salt that's flavored. That's it. You're also going to find lots of different products, and a lot of people are going to get really overwhelmed in aisles like this because you don't typically know what to get to your horse. I really highly recommend talking to your vet before you try supplementing your horse if you aren't sure which direction you want to go, or like what your horse actually needs for what they're doing. My horses get like a fair amount of supplements, but everything is directed by my vet. You're going to find lots of stuff like garlic powder. Garlic powder is typically something that's fed as a fly preventative. It says that if you give your horses garlic powder, you're not going to have as much flies. I tried it, didn't work for me, wasn't my thing. I don't feed it, but a lot of people do. You're going to find like folic acid, vitamin E, and selenium. My horses do get vitamin E twice a day. I think vitamin E is a really great product. Glucosamine powder, you're going to find really good stuff, but if you don't know what to feed, definitely either ask the person in the feed store or your vet. And another good thing to always have on hand is tubes like this. This one's called Colic Ease. I literally just had a really big colic scare with my horse. I really wish I would have had something like this in my barn, but I do keep like Ulcer Guard. I keep calming supplements, a lot like this one, on hand at all times. You never know what you're going to run into, and you're never going to know what you need in a pinch. stuff always happens in the middle of the night when feed stores aren't open, so definitely stock stuff like this. Have it on hand just in case. It doesn't hurt to just have it there. I really wish I would have had this when I had my colic scare with Storm. You're gonna find a lot of products like that. You're gonna find like Buteless and Electrolyte. The Electrolyte tubes are really for when you're doing like shows and stuff, or if you're like about to do like a super long trail ride. All right, guys, I hope you learned something. If you have any questions about what you saw in any of the videos, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Bye.